Peking duck. For me, it's the ultimate celebration dish. It is the food of emperors, and I'm gonna show you how to get the extra crispy skin for your Peking duck. The first step is separating the skin from the meat. You might have one of these at home. Just make sure you clean the tip. I'm on my way to getting crispy skin. In Chinatown at 3 a.m., eating Peking duck, that's where you'll find me and a table full of chefs. I never get sick of cooking this dish. Next step is blanching. It's all about tightening the skin and starting that rendering process. I could easily dunk this duck into the water, but I don't want to. I'm not looking to cook the flesh, just looking to get the skin rendering. Someone figured out 2,000 years ago that if you rub baking powder and salt, you're gonna get even brown, crispy skin. Now let's talk flavor. Missy has started making us some marinades. We have a marinade for the inside. I have another marinade made for the outside. It's gonna give us this amber hue that's synonymous with Peking duck. Marinade for the inside, salt, sugar, and 5 spice. Most importantly, Shaoxing wine. You can find this in Chinese supermarkets, but if you can't find it, get some sherry. Now this marinade is all about flavor. I don't want to get it on the outside of the duck because it's going to discolor. Thanks, Missy.
My pleasure, Chef.
Now this glaze is made of maltose and soy sauce. Maltose is a malt sugar, and it's just really sticky, and it's going to stick to the duck. We put so much good flavor with this marinade, now we gotta close it. So we started with the crispy skin, we got the flavor in there, and there's one last ingredient missing. That's thyme. Thank you. We're gonna hang dry this for 72 hours. We're halfway there. I'm so excited about this. Peking duck is a special occasion dish. It's for celebration and bringing the family together. It takes some time, but it's so worthwhile. The payoff is crispy skin and juicy meat. Look at that Peking duck. I've pumped, blanched, rubbed, marinated, and now I've dried it for 72 hours. And we're only halfway there. Peking duck is a smoked duck. In the restaurant, I have a large smoker, but you can simply just smoke it on your barbecue. This might look like a broom to you, but to me, this is sorghum straw. Sorghum straw is traditional to smoking Peking duck. And now I'm about to do a magic trick. This duck is about to disappear. Now there you go, a duck that's disappeared. And here's a duck that's been smoking 45 minutes. Ah, you smell that sorghum straw. And now we have to cook it. We're almost there. Now at my restaurant, I've got big ovens. Ones where I can roast these ducks vertically, but if yours doesn't have some of these hooks, you can always get a roasting pan with a rack and cook it at home. Look at this duck. Crispy skin, perfectly rosy meat, nice and juicy. Check that out. And we're still not done yet. We are gonna make this Peking duck extra crispy with this hot, hot oil. Get the pets out of the room and also the children. It's gonna be so crispy. Great, guys. Now this is what I was working so hard to do. Crispy Peking duck, amber-hued. Listen to the crackle of this crispy duck skin. I'm so excited about this rosy duck breast, juicy red, medium rare, cooked with this crispy skin. The ultimate extra crispy Peking duck. And there it is, Peking duck, hoisin sauce, scallions and cucumber done on a bao sandwich and a Peking duck burrito. Man, I love what I do. Great day in the kitchen, guys. Let's get in there. Help yourselves. Grab one of those bows. Sure.